Hi. Welcome back to Mathalim Channel. Today, we will learn about the multiplication of fractions. In several exercises, we will learn how to multiply fractions, for instance, multiplying a fraction by another fraction, multiplying a fraction by a mixed fraction, multiplying a mixed fraction by a whole number, multiplying a mixed fraction by another mixed fraction. Now, let's do it and learn together. The formula for multiplying two fractions. We have a over b times c over d equals a times c over b times d. There are three simple steps in multiplying fraction by another fraction. First, multiply the numerators. Second, multiply the denominators. Third, simplify the final answer by changing it to lowest terms. Let's try this example. 1/2 times 2/4. First, multiply both numerators. The upper numbers. 1 times 2 equals 2. Second, multiply both denominators. The lower numbers. 2 times 4 equals 8. Third, simplify the fractions. Get the greatest and common factor of both numerator and denominator. Our GCF is 2. So, we divide both numerator and denominator by 2. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, the final answer is 1/4. This time, let's multiply fractions by canceling common factors, or in other words cancellation method. Example. 1/2 times 2/4. There are two ways to solve this problem. 1. We can cancel, divide out, common factors before we multiply. The other way, we can reduce the result to lowest terms. Yet, this can make us tiresome, especially if given the large numbers in the problem. To multiply fractions by canceling common factors, divide out factors that are common to both, numerator and denominator. The factor being divided out can appear in any numerator and any denominator. Let's look at the first method. 1/2 times 2/4. We divided 2 into the numerator 2, and the denominator 2. This fraction shared common factors of 2. So we cross out each number. 2 can be divided by 2, once. The same thing with the denominator 2. 2 can be divided by itself, once. The last thing we will do is to multiply our remaining numerators, and our remaining denominators. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. The final answer we have is 1/4. Since the numerator is 1, meaning it is in lowest terms already. Let's look at more examples of multiplying fractions with canceling common factors. Let's take another example. Multiply fractions by fraction. 3/10 times 2/9. The numerator 3 and denominator 9 shared the same common factor of 3. To divide out factors. Fraction 3/9 to 1/3. Because 3 goes into 3 ones. And 3 fits into 9, exactly 3. In other words, numerator 3 can be divided by 3 ones. And the denominator 9 can be divided by the share factor 3 thrice. We do the same thing with numerator 2 and denominator 10. They shared with common factors of 2. When 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Apply the basic steps in multiplying fractions. Multiply both remaining numerators and the remaining denominators. 1 times 1 equals 1. 5 times 3 equals 15. The answer is in lowest terms already, since the numerator is 1. We have the final answer 1/15. This time, let's try to multiply mixed number, and a fraction. Always remember that, when multiplying mixed numbers, or mixed fractions, consider first, to change mixed number to improper fraction. Let's do the given example. 2 3/4 times 1/3. First step, convert the mixed number, to improper fraction. 4 times 2, equals 8. 8 plus 3, equals 11. 2 3/4 will now become an improper fraction, 11/4. We can now proceed to multiplying both numerators and denominators. In this example, we do not have shared common factors, for both numerators and denominators. 11/4 times 1/3. We simply multiply all numerators, 11 times 1 equals 11. And multiply all denominators, 4 times 3 equals 12. Since 11/12 has no common factors, and we cannot reduce this to lowest terms, because factors are consecutive numbers. Our final answer is 11/12. This time we will multiply mixed number by a whole number. Example. 1 2/4 times 2. First thing first, convert or change mixed fraction to improper fraction. 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 plus 2 equals 6. So, we have 6/4. In multiplying fractions to a whole number. Always remember, whenever there is a whole number, in converting a whole number to a fraction, it is always represented by a denominator 1. Then, we may proceed to the basic steps in multiplying fractions. Multiply both numerators, 6 times 2 equals 12. 4 times 1 equals 4. We have 12/4. Next, we change it back to a mixed fraction since the numerator is greater than the denominator. We divide 12 by 4 equals 3. 3 times 4 equals 12. Subtract. 12 minus 12 equals 0. We have the final answer, 3. After dividing the numerator by the denominator and it has no remainder. So, our final answer is 3. This time we multiply mixed fractions. Example. 2 1/2 times 3 4/5. First, change all mixed fractions to improper fractions. Let's do it. 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. We have 5/2. 5 times 3 equals 15. 15 plus 4 equals 19. So, we have 19/5. 5/2 times 19/5 were already converted to improper fractions. Let's apply the cancellation method. For the numerators 5, and the denominator 5, shared the same common factor of 5 that we divide them both, by 5 to have exactly 1. Let's multiply now the remaining numerators, and the remaining denominators. 1 times 19 equals 19. 2 times 1 equals 2. After multiplying, and able to get each product, we can change improper fraction, again to mixed number. Since the numerator 19, and greater than the denominator 2. Let's divide, 19 divided by 2, equals 9. 9 times 2, equals 18. Subtract. 19 minus 18, is equal to 1. Therefore, we have the whole number 9, and the fraction 1/2. The answer is 9 1/2. Great job! We made it that far. This time, try to be clever. Answer the following. Once you're done, you may check your answers in the description below. Have fun. See you in the next video.